Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Woo! Woo! Hey, Mocha.
Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Let's do the news.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
Could they make the game times a little more convenient? Oh, man. Right? Like the 8:30, that's not convenient.
Today's a 6.
That's what I'm saying, Maury. Today's 6. Not convenient.
You mean today's game isn't convenient?
No. 6:08, that's too early.
What would you
Oh,
want?
wait, what?
7 o'clock.
6:45?
So 8:30 last night was too late,
Yeah.
and 6 is too early.
Too early.
I think
yeah.
6 is fine.
No. It's too
Well,
early.
7 o'clock?
7:30 is fine.
Okay.
I can deal with that. Not a 6:08 for
I'm not going to lie, guys. I couldn't stay awake.
No?
I tried my absolute best,
Yeah.
but
I watched the whole thing.
shortly after I replied to whatever the last text in our group chat was,
Yeah.
I literally fell asleep.
I shouldn't say I shouldn't say I watched the whole thing. I did not watch the last inning because Catherine was yelling at me, telling me that I'm going to ruin my day today. And then I made by staying.
You let her talk to you like that, bro?
Yeah, it was fine. Because I figured it was 8-2, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I can go to bed now because if I actually stay up and watch this last inning and Seattle comes back and wins, I'm going to be pissed at myself for staying up. So I'd be better off just going to bed before the 9th, right? Because no good is going to come from it. Either it's just going to stay 8-2. And who knows, 90 million pitching changes can happen, and it's going to take 45 minutes. Or Seattle's going to come roaring back and win the game. Either way, I'm going to be disappointed that I stayed up and watched.
Yeah.
But here's the final call of last night's game.
And now it's over. Dominguez strikes him out to finish it off. And the Blue Jays have taken the first 2 here in Seattle to even up this series at 2 wins apiece.
A lot of do-rags last night under the hats.
Yeah, it's a look.
Yeah.
Why do
Like
people
one-
stack shoes on their head?
What's that? To rally.
Yeah,
it's like when
rally.
people used to put the your hat on back, like
Inside
not,
out.
not backwards, either
facing
inside
up.
out or like facing up kind of thing. You fold it in half and it faces up. It's to rally. People do all sorts of stuff. There were some real great belts last night. I don't know if you guys noticed the belts.
No.
I didn't watch the game. What
'Cause
belts?
What did they wear?
Oh.
Right. I've been watching.
Are they designer, like Gucci and stuff?
Some people have. I think there was a guy on one of the other teams. Maybe LA has sparkly belt, right? Because I told you I was obsessing over their belts because it looks like baseball teams go, okay, we're going to give you the shirt, the shoes, the pants, and the hat, but the belt's up to you, right? And so
All the players were like, yo, bet.
yeah, so some guys have like really like ostentatious belts, like thick leather, brown leather with big brass buckles that look like they weigh a lot. Some guy had a sparkly belt. They're all different colors.
But
like
they're not
the
worried
belts
that
don't
it's
match
gonna
the
get,
uniform.
It's going to get ruined?
I don't know. The belts
Or they
don't
don't
match the
care?
uniform. I don't think they care.
The other thing I noticed
wild
about
to me.
Players, baseball players, is that, and again, my point of the belt, are they not worried about it getting ruined? Are the big, thick diamond chains that they wear?
I know.
Right? The jewelry that they wear? I'm like, dog, are you, like, it looks beautiful, shiny under them big lights.
Yeah.
But are you not scared
Big
that, like,
earrings too.
like if you, slide into second or third or wherever,
Yeah. I know.
you're not going to damage the
I
necklace?
know.
Like, I saw one guy, like, diamond encrusted Cuban link.
Yeah.
That's like, that's 6 figures right there
I
on your
know.
neck, homie.
But
Like, put
but
that
listen,
away.
man, you gotta look fly, right? Like you can't. You gotta. It's flair. You got to do that to the
Called
uniform.
drip, Roz. Nobody says fly anymore.
Well, fly is the look. Flair. It's not called drip. It's called flair. Okay.
Woo! Ric Flair.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Legendary Kiss guitarist Ace Frehley died at 74 yesterday. A lot of people wrote me about this because I wrote a lot about Ace Frehley in my book. Here is a song that you will probably know, Mocha. I think Climax has played this a couple times.
Oh, I do know this
called?
one.
What's this called?
Oh, this is.
Come on now.
Oh, we're not gonna take it.
It is not. We're not gonna take it.
We ain't gonna take it.
It's a different band.
You drive me crazy.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, let me get it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive me crazy.
Here we go. Ready? Ready? Almost.
She drive.
Oh, here we go. Wait for it. Wait for it.
For some rock and roll all night and party every day.
Ace Frehley
Who
was
doesn't know that song, bro?
In the band 73 to 82. I guess what happened is that he was in the studio last week. He was 74 years old, but he was in the studio last week recording, and he fell.
Oh.
And I don't know, maybe hit his head or something like that, but he was admitted to the hospital with a brain bleed. So I guess it was a head injury, and he was on a ventilator, and then the family decided to take him off the ventilator. But his solo album when he was with Kiss, because they did this gimmick where at the height of the band, they all released individual solo albums. And so my mom bought that for me when I was like 5, and I was obsessed with it. I'd never seen or heard anything like that. And that one record was like the sort of thing that set me on all my musical taste for my entire life was this one record. I'll play this song. I don't know if you'll know this song. Maybe you will. You know New York Groove at all? Just cover New York Groove. It's kind of funky.
New York has groove. If you've ever been to the big city, New York has groove. If you've ever been to the big city, they call it the Big Apple, y'all. Take a bite, you won't regret it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly how it goes. But I feel bad for the guy because after they fired him from the band, they had a bunch of, in 82, he's a drug addict and everything else.
Okay.
After he got fired from the band, they brought in a bunch of other guitar players to just like replace him, right? There's like 4 other guys that have taken that job. And because Kiss wore makeup, right? So, and 2 of the guys that replaced him just wore the exact same makeup and costumes that he did. So I'm like watching TV and I'm online and everything else, and people keep putting pictures of guys that aren't dead up because they just look at like Kiss and then they just see that dude in the makeup and they just
Holding
post this
guitar,
guy's picture, right?
No.
And it's so like there's all the other guitar players who are still very much alive are now having their pictures put everywhere as like R.I.P., right? Where it's just clearly not the guy. So R.I.P. to Ace Frehley. He was one of the greats.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Keanu Reeves was on the New Heights podcast, and when they were talking to Leonardo DiCaprio last week at Benicio del Toro, they got them talking about when agents wanted to change their names because they really hated Leonardo DiCaprio. And this time around, it was Keanu Reeves' turn.
We ask a lot of our guests who are athletes, welcome to the NFL moment, whatever. Do you have a welcome to the industry, welcome to Hollywood, welcome to acting? Like, is there anything that stands out where you're like, man, this is either what I want to do or, go ahead. Sorry.
I got paid when I was like 16. So I was a professional actor around 16, 17.
Okay.
Wow. I was in Toronto, Canada. And then I got a manager who lived in Los Angeles. And I ended up doing a movie of the week in Canada, Toronto, that got me an agent in LA.
Okay.
So at 20 years old, I drove in my car to Los Angeles.
Wow.
Got out of my car and my manager said, "We want to change your name." And so that's like a welcome to Hollywood.
No way. Did they have a name in their back pocket, or like did they say
no? So
you didn't even let it get to that point. You're like,
no. I was like, oh, and I remember I was on the beach. I was walking on the beach, and I was just like, my name. What am I change my name?
Yeah.
No, and it ended up. My middle name is Charles, so I was like Chuck, and I grew up on a street called Spadina, Chuck Spadina.
No.
And then I was like just something Templeton, but then I was just like, so then I became Casey Reeves. Oh my God.
Casey Reeves.
Casey Reeves?
Credited as Casey Reeves.
The world almost got Chuck Spadina. Keanu Reeves, I love you, dog.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jays win, Jays win, Jays win, Jays win, Jays win, Jays win.
Yeah, baby.
Max Scherzer was the pitcher last night, and what a stud this guy is. Oh, my God. So there was one moment in the fifth where John Schneider, the manager, walked out to the mound, and he was thinking about pulling him, and Max just like looked at him, and he locked eyes, and he was just like, let's do this, let's do it. And then Schneider was like, okay, cool. And then he walked, and then he walked back, he kept himself on the mound, like he refused to leave the game. It was incredible.
It was one of those make me moments.
Yeah, here is John Schneider.
Given that it was your first experience with the Mad Max that we've been hearing about for so long, was it what you expected?
Yeah, it was awesome. I thought he was going to kill me. It was great. He locked eyes with me, both colors as I walked out, and it's not fake. That's the thing. It's not fake. He has this Mad Max persona, but he backed it up tonight. So it was, the infielders had a good laugh too out there, and he got the job done.
It looked like he said to you, "Yeah, I'm sure," before he said, "Let's go," and you walk back to the dugout. What did you ask him there?
I just said, well, he started the conversation with "I'm good." And I said, "Are you sure?" And I can't really, you could probably read lips, but I told him to execute. I'm leaving you in. I'm leaving you in to execute. And he did.
Yeah, because you had no choice. And Mad Max showed up and was like, "You're not taking me off this mound." And
he does have two colored eyes as well. One of those black.
So even scarier.
Yeah. Here is Max Scherzer.
Thinking through the situation, and all of a sudden I see Schneid's coming out. It kind of caught me hard, and that's just where one of those moments where I know I wanted the ball. I knew the situation of the game. I wanted the ball, and I basically told him that in a little bit different language.
Yes,
amazing.
He did. This was sort of lost in the shuffle of all things Blue Jays yesterday, but they announced the halftime show for this year's Grey Cup happening November 16th in Winnipeg, and it is Machine Gun Kelly.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Remember Jonas Brothers did it last year. Yeah. So Machine Gun Kelly heading
Green Day before that.
And it was, that's right. It was Green Day before that. Machine Gun Kelly heading to Winnipeg for November 16th for the Grey Cup.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Seth Rogen last week was on with Jimmy Kimmel talking about how he has a theory that he has been blacklisted from presenting at the Emmy Awards because he's won a ton with his show, The Studio. And so here's a little bit. Here's Seth Rogen talking to Jimmy Kimmel.
I heard that you have a theory that you are banned from presenting at the Emmys.
I do have that theory. Yeah, I presented there. I think it was 4 years ago at this point, and I have not been invited back.
Let me just remind everyone why you weren't invited back. Because it was just right at the tail end of COVID?
It was, I know. I would say it was in the thick of COVID.
The thick of COVID.
From my recollection, it was in COVID, yeah.
Okay, so here is what that night sounded like when Seth Rogen was presenting at the Emmys during the thick of COVID.
Let me start by saying there is way too many of us in this little room.
Oh, I remember this.
What are we doing? They said this was outdoors. It's not. They lied to us. We're in a hermetically sealed tent right now. I would not have come to this. Why is there a roof? It's more important that we have 3 chandeliers than that we make sure we don't kill Eugene Levy tonight.
Okay, so the Emmys actually responded.
Oh.
And they sent out a statement that reads this. The Television Academy congratulates Mr. Rogen on his multiple Emmy wins this past September, and we look forward to seeing him in the audience at many more ceremonies to come.
Oh, they literally just said he's not going to be on stage again.
In the audience? Holy Sunday.
We look forward to seeing him in the audience at many ceremonies to come.
Poor Seth.
They got to be trolling, right?
Absolutely, they're trolling.
Fantastic. Come on.
Absolutely.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I don't know what this is, but there was an awards podcast show, I don't know, called the Believe That Awards, hosted by Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I think he made it up, no?
Is that, this
I
sounds
think he just
made up.
literally made it up himself.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Sort of, yeah.
Do you listen to the podcast show?
I do.
Okay.
It's yeah.
So anyway, Anthony Edwards from the Minnesota Timberwolves on his Made Up Awards show, thank you, Maury, Believe That Awards, was handing out award for White Boy of the Year. The nominees were Adam Sandler, Tom Cruise, Pat McAfee, Mr. Beast, and this year's winner, Timothy Chalamet, who actually zoomed in to accept the award.
Winner of the White Boy of the Year goes to Timothy Chalamet.
Where you at right now, bro?
Budapest, Hungary. How you doing, baby?
Okay. Budapest. Boy, out there locked in.
Yes, sir. Doom Part 3, baby.
You one of the main characters, so you in that motherfucker all day, all night.
12 hours, 14 hours a day. And usually I'm off my phone, but then they say, hey, man, Ant-Man wants to give you White Boy of the Year.
Yes.
Is it true that you got into acting because you wanted to be an extra on Training Day with Denzel and Ethan Hawke? Was that true? That's a great case of a white boy finding a little bit of swag in the cracks of being opposite Denzel. Absolute legend, you know what I'm saying? Before I jump off, man, I just got to shout out all the white boys that laid the path before me that I've studied.
I went to school with a white boy named Michael Santola, Fly.
Michael Santola, Justin Bieber, Jason Williams.
Justin Bieber, Fly. I got to shout out, what his name is, Liam Nelson? Liam Neeson. That's my boy. That's my...
Yeah, Leon Nelson.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Blue Jays win, Blue Jays win, baby.
Popped up. Clement is there. And there will be a 7th and deciding game in the American League Championship Series tomorrow night after the Blue Jays play a great game in all aspects of the game, led by their 22-year-old rookie, Trey Savage. They win 6-2, and it's one game tomorrow night to go to the World Series.
Yeah, Savage.
Not many people think that Seattle's going to win tonight. I'm just saying, I've been looking around, not a lot of analysts, me being one of them.
Yeah. Yo, analyze this.
Thank you. But Friday night, oh, God, John Schneider really became the villain quickly. He was the hero the night before because he left Mad Max in, right?
Yeah.
In the previous game, and he was the hero. And then John Schneider became the villain because...
But we won on Friday.
No, the night before.
Oh, okay.
The night before. So on Friday night, though, is when Schneider put in Little, and then it all went to hell, and everybody was furious, and everybody's a better manager than he is. Damn it, Maury, talking to John Schneider about all that noise.
Good to see you again, Maury
Likewise.
from the Roz and Mocha show. So I wanted to find out from you. One can only imagine late at night you're doom scrolling on your phone, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Do you ever see the comments that people leave questioning the decisions you make, saying that they disagree or whatever? Do you ever see those comments, agree with what they're saying? What are your thoughts on what they have to say?
For one, I don't have TikTok.
Damn.
I find that hard to believe.
No.
Damn, man.
2, I don't have Twitter. And 3, could care less what people think about me other than in my clubhouse.
Oh, damn.
I thought he was going to say, and 3, F you.
Damn. Big question, though. It was all up on Maury's jock for asking that because everybody wanted to ask that, right?
That's true. And they were like, only you can.
Yep. So congratulations on that. Was that before the game last night or after? It was before. Oh, man. So it could have gone real bad for him.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Good for you, bro.
Okay, let's play the other John Schneider then here because that was before the game, and here's John Schneider back with all his swagger after Game 6 going
this
in.
This is the deepest in the postseason this franchise has been now since '93. I don't know if a young John Schneider in Auburn kind of dreamed of helping the team get to this point, but what is it like for you to be a part of this?
It's great, man. You know, I mean, again, I've said it so many times. This team, this group of men are special, you know, and you never know where the journey is going to lead. You know, it leads to a Game 7 in the ALCS, and that's freaking awesome. I was impressed with the way they reacted after the game. You know, they kind of went about their routine and went about their business. So I don't really think about it in the moment. You know what I mean? You think about what you're trying to do. It's pretty freaking cool that we are where we are. I'm not going to lie. And you got to keep your foot on the gas and get ready for tomorrow. But I think it's really cool for our fans. I thought our fans tonight were amazing. I know they are going to be tomorrow, you know, so you kind of take the historical part out of it a little bit and you focus on what you're doing right now. But again, man, when spring training starts and you say, hey, you got one game to win to go to the World Series, you take that every single time.
You should do a TikTok dance.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Brandy and Monica, the Boys Mind Tour, the third night was in Chicago on Friday, and Brandy was doing one of her songs on stage, and I want to play this for you. It's difficult to hear, so I'll tell you what she says. So you're going to hear Brandy singing, and then she says, "Give me a second, y'all. I gotta get my," and then walks off stage. All the lights come on. Her show's over.
Oh no! Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be baby.
I like this song.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Gotta get my.
And then the lights come on.
What? Oh my God.
Oh, damn.
Right? So Monica then comes out, addresses the crowd, says that Brandy's going to be okay. But the problem is that they end every show with "The Boy Is Mine."
Oh, no.
And Brandy wasn't there, so they didn't even perform it.
And that's like the big song that
Thank
everyone
you.
in the audience is waiting to see.
So Brandy released a statement saying, "Thank you all for the overwhelming love, support, and most importantly, prayers. I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end of last night's performance in Chicago. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals last night, I experienced dehydration and feelings of wanting to faint. Everyone involved agreed that prioritizing my well-being was of utmost importance." So dehydration is the story she's going with.
I'll just say that. I gotta go, y'all. I'm thirsty.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Sabrina Carpenter was on SNL over the weekend. Good part of her monologue was all based around the fact that she comes off like such a horn dog.
Now, since I'm here, I want to clear up some misconceptions people have about me. Everyone thinks of me as this, like, horn dog pop star, but there's really so much more to me. I'm not just horny. I'm also turned on. And I'm sexually charged. And I love to read. My favorite book is the encyclopedia. It's so big and it's hard. And wait, seriously, okay, sorry. There is a real person underneath all the sparkles and the wigs and the corsets.
She did a great job.
Oh, yeah. First song she did was it just in her underwear?
Yeah, I know. She had a SNL written across the back of her underwear. She dropped the F-bomb twice, too, while performing.
No, she did?
Here is one of the songs she did.
Familiar, baby, what do you
Oh, Man-Child.
call it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Man-Child. Thank you.
Stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless.
All right, good for her.
She did great.
She did great.
Oh,
I thought she did great. All the
yeah.
promos she did
Yeah.
leading up to the show, too, are real funny. She got great timing. And
She doesn't break character either, which was amazing to see.
Yeah. And I watched one clip where they did a digital short of, it was so funny. It was like really, really well done. It was a horror movie spoof called Plans.
I love
Yeah, it was great. If you
It was
get
so
if you get a chance to watch it at some point today, watch it. It's worth it. It's really, really funny.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Brad Marchand is such a menace, like a villain.
He's a thug.
So during the second period, Panthers and Sabres were up 1-0. Sabres captain Rasmus Dahlin cross-checked Brad Marchand in the back away from the play, and it went uncalled, so there was no penalty, and Marchand was furious. And as the refs are like splitting up the scrum, everything else, Brad Marchand grabs Dahlin's helmet, puts it in front of him, and brings it into the penalty box with him and destroys it. Listen to this.
Still got Dahling's helmet in his hand. Well, let him keep it there for a while. Make the refs go get it. He's ripping the straps off it now. He's over there pulling the straps off. Threw the helmet back on the ice. You know what? Playing with fire, man. This is good.
And it's so funny because like Marchand's like wearing his he's in his uniform and he's like carrying this bright blue helmet and the ref never even noticed.
That must go against the rules though. There must be a fine for that.
So he didn't get any extra penalty time during the game, but the next day the NHL fined Brad Marchand $5,000 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Worth it though.
I would say.
Right? And then he threw, so when he's sitting in the penalty box, he rips the straps off the side of the helmet, throws the helmet back on, but he takes the straps and there's like a little gap in the penalty box and he threw them into where the fans are. And this dad picks them up and gives them to his kid like it's a souvenir.
It is. It's a trophy.
Right, thank you. I agree with that.
But then that other player, what does he wear then for the rest of the game?
So he had to, they brought his helmet over to the bench so that the guys could fix it. The equipment guys could fix it. And he had to wear another player's helmet.
Oh, no. They couldn't just run to Canadian Tire?
Because they were now on the power play and he had to stay out. So he had to get some guy's helmet to put on until they fixed his helmet.
Hey, you know what I learned the other night watching the Leaf game? That Nylander, apparently he doesn't like playing in wet gloves.
Yeah.
So every single game he wears a minimum of 3 gloves.
Really?
When his gloves get wet, he goes to the bench and they hand him a new pair of freshly dried gloves, and the wet gloves then go on a heater.
Really?
So he's wearing a minimum of 3
He just rotates them.
fresh,
Yeah.
dry
That's
gloves.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I would like having wet gloves either, though.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, because you're squirting water, right? Like everything's getting all soaked.
Yeah, your
that's like
hands
when
get-
that's like when I see guys where they're like where you squirt the water, like they take a sip from the water bottle, and they sort of like do that thing where they squirt it all over their face too, right? And it goes down their chest. I'm like, I wouldn't want to play like that with everything like all wet and soggy. And
You know, I hope nobody takes that video footage of you doing what you just did and turned it into a GIF.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Kevin Federline wrote in his book, he's got a brand new book, exactly how much money he got from Britney when they divorced. And keep in mind, he was looking after the 2 kids. Mocha, you want to take a shot at how much money Kevin Federline got from Britney? And you can say over the course of time, too, because it's been 17 years.
Over the course of time.
Yeah.
Okay. At least like $5 million.
$5 million. Shemi, you say?
I'm going to go 14 million.
14 million. Damn it, Maura, you say?
Zero.
So Kevin Federline was given $20,000 a month in child support.
Okay.
Right? He was given in alimony $20,000 a month for just over a year because he was only given alimony for half the time they were married. They were married for 26 months. Okay. So just over a year. After 17 years, the reason he's got the book out was because the last child support payment from Britney came in November 2024. So in total of just child support was $4,800,000. Plus, there was rumor of a one-time $1.3 million payout when the marriage ended. So you're looking at like maybe $5 million.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like 5.2 over the course of time. He's also a father of 6.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes, so he had the 2 before he met Britney.
What?
Then he had the 2 with Britney. Then he had 2 more with the woman he married in 2013.
So he needs money.
So he says in his book that the money didn't stretch as far as you would think, right? And I read that headline. I'm like, come on. But like when you got like 6 kids and you're not working and you're living God knows where they live and trying to maintain some sort of lifestyle, 17 years? That's not a lot of money.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jays win.
Popped up. Clement is there. And there will be a 7th and deciding game in the American League Championship Series tomorrow night after the Blue Jays play a great game in all aspects of the game, led by their 22-year-old rookie, Trey Savage. They win 6-2. And it's one game tomorrow night to go to the World Series.
And Vladdy coming out like the stud that he is. 6 home runs. He's got double the amount of home runs than the times he struck out, which is an incredible stat. Here is Vlad Guerrero Jr.
For the second time in franchise history, the Blue Jays are going to play Game 7. Are you ready?
Hey, you ask me if I'm ready. I born ready. I born ready. And I want it all for this city.
Oh, that's facts, bro.
And on the other side, after we get through Seattle tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, you got the LA Dodgers waiting for you. And Friday night, Shohei Ohtani, who is worth every single dollar of the $700 million that they gave him, had one of the most historic outings for any athlete in any sports, in any time, any era, the history of people doing things. It was a night like nobody had seen before. Here's the end of that game, and then they sum up what Ohtani did.
High fly ball to right. Pages. He is there. He's got it. And the ball game is over. And the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the National League pennant. They sweep the Brewers. The greatest night of baseball by an individual player in the history of this game. Shohei Ohtani. 3 homers. And a victory on the mound with 10 strikeouts.
Man.
Bro.
And he's the pitcher. That's
Bro.
wild.
That is crazy. And you can't even compare it to other athletes in other sports. I don't know how you even try and come up with an equation to the way somebody would have been able to, in a different sport, put in that kind of effort. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if he did one of the two things, you could. But the fact that he did it on
That's what I'm
pitching,
saying.
you can't. You can't. It's unreal, man.
Yeah, so that's nuts. 8 people, 8 charges were laid against 7 people operating drones in and around the Rogers Center because it's a no-fly zone. Even the little tiny
footage
drones.
is great, though.
Maury.
I'm just spitting
I agree
facts.
with you. I agree with you. The footage is beautiful. But it is a no-fly zone, so it's because it's too close to the Billy Bishop Airport. So the Rogers Center
How are
fines
people doing it, man?
Fines between $1,000 and $3,000.
Remember, I tried to put my drone up in that area as well, not for the Jays game. This was forever ago.
Yeah.
And I immediately on my screen got hit with the no-fly zone and couldn't even take off.
Hold on. Let's hold on.
Yeah.
After 11 p.m., there are no more planes out of Billy Bishop. So
doesn't
can't they make
matter.
a rule that if it's after 11, go nuts?
No, you can't. But I don't know how they get around it. I'm with you, Mocha. I don't know how you don't get that that message on your screen.
Yo, if any of you know.
Yeah, tell Maury. Don't tell you directly. Reach out to Maury. Maury will tell you. Let him be the middleman.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
French police are hunting for 4 thieves who carried out a daytime heist at the Louvre in France, breaking into one of the museum's most ornate rooms where the French crown jewels are held, and escaping with 8 pieces of priceless historic jewelry, including a necklace given by Napoleon to his wife, a crown worn in the 19th century by Empress Eugenie, covered in 1,354 diamonds and 56 emeralds, was found broken near the museum after the thieves fled on motorcycles. So they approached the place, the museum, at like 9 a.m. to an area where there was construction happening on it, and they had one of those trucks that had the lift crane, and they went up on it to a window where used an angle grinder to get in. They were in and out of there in 6.5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
This is out of a movie.
No violence, just precision. And I guess something happened. They dropped that one crown, and then they got away. This was 9:30 in the morning. Like, this wasn't 3 a.m. This was daytime. How much gold do you think? Because I was like, God, these museums have just like everything, right?
Yeah.
And the amount of jewelry you see and everything else. Since they started mining gold, Mocha, how much gold has been mined throughout history? You can give it to me in weight. Tons if you want to.
Oh, God. I'm going to say like...
How much gold has been mined?
100 tons.
100 tons. Shem.
I'm going to say like 300,000 tons.
Maury.
I'm going to say 400 million tons.
400 million tons. The actual weight in gold that has been mined throughout history is 216,000 tons. Wow. Now, to put that into perspective, okay, the amount of gold mined, if you were to gather up all the gold in the world and to smush it all in, melt it down into one cube.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Yeah.
How big would that cube be? You can give that to me in feet or miles or whatever you want in a measurement. It's a cube, so all sides are the same. All sides are the same. How big would that cube of gold be, Mocha?
15,000 miles.
15,000 miles. It's actually only 73 feet on each side.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the size of
mushing it together.
It's the size of about 4 Olympic swimming pools. There's not actually that much gold. Now, when it comes to diamonds,
yes.
Okay, in the year 2022, because I found this stat, in the year 2022, they mined 121 million carats in diamonds. If you were to put all of those diamonds on a scale, Mocha, how much would that weigh? You can give that to me in pounds. How much diamonds in pounds is 121 million carats?
500 million pounds.
500 million pounds. Maura, you say what?
I'm going to say 250,000 pounds.
Shem, you say what?
I'm going to say 600,000 pounds.
600,000 pounds. It's actually only 53,000 pounds. That's about the size of a fire truck or a fully loaded garbage truck.
Wow.
Right?
And I ain't got none of it.
And you got none.
Broke ass.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Well, bottom of the 7th, here we go. George Springer up to bat.
And a swing and a fly ball to left field. Back goes a Rosarena. She's gone!
Oh, hell yeah.
Final call of the game. Jay's going to the World Series.
Here comes the 3-2. He got him! For the first time in 32 years, the Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series.
Everybody's calling this Drake versus Kendrick Part 2.
Bro, why you got to do that?
Not again.
We don't have to go through this anymore. That's
Also,
old news.
People were so pissed that Vladdy wore an Austin Matthews jersey
Oh, I know.
to the Rogers Center last night.
I
Because had they lost, you know that this would have just been like an overwhelming sea of hatred. Why would you wear that? Also, it wasn't even a current one. It still had the A on it, not the C on it. Yeah. Like somebody got to get that man the latest Austin Matthews jersey.
No, respect the title, bro.
Right? Like he wore an old one. It's like went to the closet. And
It's not like he makes 500 million or anything.
Thank you. Vladdy Guerrero Jr., of course, winning MVP.
The ALCS Most Valuable Player. What a show he put on of all-around baseball excellence. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Man, he will go down as one of the greats. Vladdy picking up that MVP.
Vladdy, you're going to the World Series. What does this mean to you?
This means a lot, we're working so hard for this, and thank the fans for bringing the energy. We need you guys. We need the energy every day. Thank you for bringing the energy. We do this for you guys.
So many pictures of Vladdy as a little kid in that Expos
I know.
uniform
So
with his
cute.
old man.
Cute.
Oh, my God. They're heartbreaking. What a little meatball he was, huh? Jesus.
So, Dodgers are next. Games 1 and 2 are Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
And I believe tickets for game 1 go on sale today.
Oh, really? Huh?
10 a.m.
God.
Late game again.
Maury met the guy with the huge muscles. Did you see that post?
Dean.
Dean, is that the guy's name?
Yeah.
You know, the guy who sits behind home plate?
yeah.
The guy with the huge arms?
Yeah.
I thought that was fake at first.
No, because the other night he brought another guy with him, a black guy that was bigger.
His friend, yeah.
What does he do? Like, who is that
He's
guy?
a personal trainer.
Is that what he is?
Yeah. And I guess his dad owns the seats. And, these guys hang out with Dad.
Yeah. Like, it was, like,
Because
crazy.
I saw him at the game last night, but he wasn't sitting in those same seats. He was sitting next to, I guess he got invited by that real estate agent with the eyebrows.
That guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? McDaddy or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. So Arms was sitting next
Was
to him.
he? Was he?
Fun fact, Dean, huge flaming Romo.
Is he?
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that guy went viral fast. Nice guy, though.
Super nice guy.
Huge flaming Romo, like enough to give like free personal training. I want Arms.
I
like
thought
this,
you want
bro.
tickets to the World Series.
No.
You want personal
Mocha
training.
just wants those arms.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah, I saw that. That was
Thank you.
That was awesome.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We're on here. Callum Turner, who is marrying Dua Lipa, talked about his meeting with her and the kind of like punny / little bit cheesy / slightly endearing pickup line. So he's
On their first meeting?
Yeah. So he said this: we sat down next to each other and realized we were reading the same book, which is crazy. It's called Trust by Hernan Diaz. And I had just finished the first chapter, and I told her, and she looked at me and said, I just finished the first chapter too. And I said, so we're on the same page.
Oh.
And it was love, and that was it.
Bruh.
The connection was made.
Right?
Unbelievable. That's MVP level, bro.
It worked. It worked.
This guy's a G.
Right?
That's
But also you
incredible.
got to read, yeah.
Well, apparently just one chapter.
That's all you need, right? You should just read one chapter of every single book.
Of like whatever book is trending right now. Like it's trending on TikTok.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Apparently, Donald Trump is considering commuting Sean Diddy Combs' sentence as early as this week.
What does that mean?
It means he would get out.
Oh.
According to a source.
Like get out or like
out.
house arrest?
No,
or just
out,
like
out.
he's a free man?
Yeah.
Nice.
According to a high-ranking White House official, this is from TMZ. According to the source, Trump is vacillating on commutation.
What?
He's vacillating.
I mean, going back and forth. When
Just
you
say that.
vacillate.
Don't
Yes.
say the vacillating word.
We're told that some White House staffers are
Is he
urging
a vacillator though?
Trump not to commute the sentence, but their sources
Guys,
state the obvious
Let's
that
use normal words, everyone.
that Trump will do what Trump wants to do,
He's going back and forth and he wants to let Diddy out. Like that's the headline right there.
and if Trump does this, he could
Vacillating and
be
commuting.
he could be a free man as early as this week if Trump vacillates that way.
Yeah.
Diddy's serving a 50-month sentence.
Which way do you vacillate?
Two away.
Shall we get to Vaseline?
Don't get me involved, man.
Shall we?
Nope, not Shemmy. Nope.
Shall we get Daddy to Vaseline?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth!
Yeah, yo, you're there. Find all that baby oil.
Diddy served 50 months for violating the Mann Act, serving 13 months and blah, 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 blah. And Donald Trump has just commuted the sentence of former Congressman George Santos last Friday, so this is something that he's into, vacillating back and forth on whether or not to free men who are found guilty by the court of law. So there you go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Here comes the 3-2. He got him! For the first time in 32 years, the Toronto Blue Jays are going to the World Series.
It's wild because the first year the Jays were in the World Series, I think I was in grade 11. My kid's in grade 10 now, so like we're almost the same.
Oh wow,
almost the same age. What a night. An absolute banger of a ball game. Like dramatic, everything. It was awesome. Damn it, Maury was on the field. I kept trying to find you on camera, but you're so little.
I got so many DMs. Apparently, I was all over everyone's TV.
I couldn't see you.
I was running around.
And I thought you were like one of those kid interviewers. With the beard.
Hey, whatever worked.
Yeah, but I kept looking for you. I couldn't find you, but
I was there when they shot the streamers in the air. When
Were ya?
Vladdy got his trophy, I was literally at his feet.
Did you steal anything or no? There was nothing to be stolen.
Some of the streamers.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What am I going to take? Sand?
I knew he walked away with
Banner.
something.
One of the bases.
Yeah. You couldn't have got a pennant?
Sand, really?
Did you go to the beach after?
Damn it, Maury with Addison Barger, who I'm a huge fan of now. This guy's a stud, man.
Dude, can you believe this? The Blue Jays are going to the World Series, man. How you feeling right now?
I feel amazing. I mean, this is a dream come true.
Were you even alive the last time?
No, I was not.
Lift this up. Has it hit you yet?
No, I don't think so, but it will in a few minutes, I think.
Look at all these fans that are still out here. What do you want to say to all the fans right now?
Thank you for all the support. We love you, and this is awesome.
And what are you going to say to all the team to keep the momentum going? What are you going to say to your teammates to make sure we do well in the World Series?
We're just going to go out and compete like we have all year. It's worked so far.
Shane Bieber started the night. And it was a bit shaky, but like he did what he needed to do. Here's Damn It Maury with Shane Bieber.
Dude, you got to talk to me about how you're feeling right now. You're going to the World Series. It must be absolutely incredible. Has it hit you yet?
Elated. No, it hasn't totally hit me yet, but I'm still buzzing off of this team victory, this W. It was so big, monumental. I'm excited for this city, the ball club. It's a special feeling. I'm going to soak every bit of it up.
Talk to these fans quickly that are waiting to see the celebration, celebrate with you. They waited 32 years for this moment.
We know it. That clubhouse knows it. And we're playing for them. We're playing for each other, but we're playing for this city, this country, really. And it's an honor and a privilege.
You're going to make me cry.
Game 1, Friday. Game 2, Saturday. Tickets go on sale 10 a.m. today. So I don't know if you're like at work or what you got to do, but
Yeah,
a lot
for
of
both
people,
games, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of people going to be trying. So it goes same as the last round. It's different than hockey. As a hockey fan, it takes a little bit getting used to. Just to remind you, it's 2 in Toronto, 3 in Los Angeles, 2 in Toronto. All the games, by the way, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yes,
even the West Coast games.
Really? That's what you get. Hey,
8
question.
8 p.m. Eastern. Yep. Which is that's the best possible scenario.
Yeah.
To have there's no 10 o'clock start or whatever it would be. Right.
I mean, 6
100%.
would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. That's people are still at work in L.A.
Question.
Yeah.
Because it's Toronto and LA.
Yeah.
And I saw the comparisons on social bringing up Drake and Kendrick again.
Yes.
Because that kind of took over my feed a little bit. Mm-hmm. Do you think when they hit Dodgers Stadium, when they go to LA, at any point this starts playing?
Yes. 100%.
Yes.
That's going to be their theme song.
You think so?
100%.
Yeah.
Canadian team.
Yep.
It's going to happen, right?
The difference, though, is that it's different than baseball's different than basketball and hockey. Toronto and Canada in hockey and basketball, there's a sort of stigma for American players where they don't want to play in, you know what I mean? They don't want to play in Canada, they don't want to play in Toronto. There's a stigma to it. But in baseball, it's different because, man, when you start including like Dominican and all of those places that they are Blue Jays fans.
Hardcore.
Like you could go to any of the islands in the Caribbean and you meet somebody and talk about baseball, everybody is Blue Jays. Everybody is Blue Jays. It's crazy. So the love that the Jays have in the U.S. from people is way more than any other team.
So they won't play Not Like Us?
No, they will. They for sure will. Yeah.
Do you think I could change their mind if I submit my song for them to play?
Mocha on the beat, ho.
No.
Hey, Mocha on the beat, ho. Sham slow, please, bro. Look at me, done, no. Man down, call the ambulance. Tell them, bro.
Terrible.
Oh, are we supposed to clap for this?
It's terrible.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I don't know how this is going to work, but Kohler, who make a decent toilet, I don't know if you have opinions on toilets. I have many opinions on toilets. American Standard is up there. Kohler's up there. They've released an accessory that you can purchase that will sort of track your health based on what comes out of you in the toilet. Huh? And what they're selling is a $600 camera that you install in there.
Like down below?
Down below.
No. No, thanks.
And where do these pictures end up?
Here's their commercial.
Introducing Dakota by Kohler Health. Dakota translates your body's signals into real-time insights, helping you decode your body's cues. Dakota uses advanced spectroscopy sensors to seamlessly analyze what your body leaves behind. Its sleek, self-clamping design blends seamlessly into any bathroom. Paired with the Kohler Health app, Dakota delivers personalized health scores to help build lasting, healthy habits. It's everything your body's been trying to tell you, decoded.
That's what doctors are for?
They say it can tell whether you're dehydrated and what percentage of your, quote, sessions are regular each week. It's fingerprint activated, so, like, you assign different, like, people in the household. So, like, when you sit down, you put your thumbprint on it, and then it knows it's you, so it can track how often and what's going on. And they say that don't worry because where the camera is, it points down into the toilet, not up at your bits.
Yeah, right.
Right? Tell me, like, if people are hacking people's refrigerators.
Yeah, you think you're not going to hack a toilet camera?
Thank you.
No, thanks.
This has now become, the Kohler camera toilet has now become the holy grail for hackers.
Yeah. No.
The holy grail. This is now the new thing to hack.
If you're looking for information, go to your doctor.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
Don't buy the toilet camera.
Right. But don't get me wrong. If we all had these cameras, I'd send you a couple pics.
That's so gross.
Right?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Man, George Springer, bottom of the 7th, Jays down 2 on.
And a swing and a fly ball to left field. Back goes Arozarena. She's gone!
I'm on a new level. The guy who caught the ball is a guy named Michael Angeletti. He said that he knew he was going to catch a Springer home run. He said that he goes, I was actually texting my cousin, telling him I was front row, about to catch a home run ball. Leave me alone, he said to him. He goes, and then I dropped my phone, caught the ball, and here we are. Now, whether he's going to keep the ball or not, he said, quote, he's going to do what's best for the ball, so that if that means striking some deal with the Jays or with Springer or with who knows.
Yeah, George Springer needs that ball.
Those balls are worth a lot of money. There's a guy named David Kohler who runs SCP Auctions, and he was talking about these Shohei Ohtani balls because he got those 3 home runs on Friday night's game when LA won. And he said one of those balls, minimum $3 million.
Oh, wow. Yo, homie got to keep the ball, man.
For one of them.
Strike a deal. Get that bag.
Considering that Ohtani's 50-50 home run ball last year went for $4.39 million. David Flores is the guy who caught it. He was a 35-year-old boxing trainer. He said on Instagram that he's ready and already looking to try and sell it. But why wouldn't you just reach out? Because, I mean, Shohei Ohtani, they paid him $700 million. Like, maybe he'll pay $4 million for it, whatever, right? Like, I think you offer it to the player first. No, Ohtani's ball.
Oh, Ohtani.
I think you offer it to Ohtani first, if you can. I don't know. Or maybe some collector's going to offer you way more. Who knows? But those balls are worth a ton of money. On the field last night after the big win, damn it, Maury with John Schneider.
Congratulations. You made it to the World Series. We're so proud of you. What do you want to say to all the fans of the country?
Thank you to the fans. Thank you to the country. Thank you for the support. Really fitting that we did it here at home, and we can't wait to get the World Series started here this weekend.
Has it hit you yet? Are you emotional?
No, I'm very emotional, but it hasn't really hit me yet. Spent my whole adult life in this organization, so this is a really cool moment for me, but more importantly for the entire team.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
We love you.
Thank you.
And within all of the chaos, that was going on in the clubhouse. MLB Network did an interview with Bo Bichette, who, as his entire life, much like Vladdy, has been Blue Jays, and he's been hurt and didn't have him for any postseason so far. But here we go with Bo.
I know a lot of Jays fans watching right now, Bo, want to know, how are you doing, and can you be an option for this weekend?
Yeah, I'll be ready.
You'll be ready?
I'll be ready.
So
he didn't say that with confidence, though.
Bo Bichette says he's going to be ready.
I've seen him at every batting practice, and he's doing great.
Yeah, but the last time we saw a video of him, he was running around second and couldn't finish, couldn't make his way to third.
I don't know if you can mess with the chemistry right now.
You don't think so,
And
Shem?
I think he can play.
Maybe
I think
DH.
No, let me explain. I think that he can play.
Yeah.
I just don't know that you can put him on to start games.
Right.
Pinch hit for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's an amazing bat.
Yeah. That's tough. What was it like? We know what it was like in the Blue Jays clubhouse. The Mariners clubhouse, on the other hand, I'm going to play you a clip here where
Cry.
Oh, you think cry is even enough for this? So they're interviewing Brian Wu, right, from the Mariners, and the camera is on him, and it's so quiet in the clubhouse. But you tell me if this is not like one of the most quintessential releases of emotion after a loss, because you're going to hear another player in the background.
But what ultimately do you feel like the legacy of this team is going to be, having gone as further than any other team in franchise history?
Oh my God.
Legacy is no one's really satisfied or happy with this, I think.
Man, bro. Yo, my God. My man was...
That was Cal Riley, right?
Was it?
My man was...
It was Julio Rodriguez.
Was it?
No, Cal Riley.
I don't know if anybody knows exactly who it was, though. I know. I've seen both. I've seen some people say Riley and some people say Rodriguez.
So the coach was seen by all us media leaving the press office room bawling his eyes out.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
of course.
Yo, that's a man that's hurting.
Oh,
that is a
some
man
pain.
that is hurting.
That is I don't mean to laugh.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
OpenAI has now blocked users from making videos of Martin Luther King on its Sora app after his estate complained that they were disrespectful depictions. I don't know if you've seen any of the AI Sora Martin Luther King videos.
I don't know. Maybe like one.
OpenAI and MLK Jr.'s estate released a joint statement saying that AI videos portraying King are being blocked as the company, quote, strengthens guardrails for historical figures. OpenAI said that it believes that there are strong free speech interests in all of this, in allowing users to make AI deepfakes of historical figures, but that estates should have the ultimate control over how those likenesses are being used. I didn't know this, but Sora is an invite-only app right now, right? I didn't know that.
Now, do you think that all the other ones, like, are the other estates, like, there's a whole bunch of the Queen.
Okay, so here's the difference, though. Okay?
Right? There's a whole bunch of Tupac. There's a whole bunch of Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross.
So
Bob Marley.
Here's the thing, is that the way they get around this is sort of right to publicity rights. That's what it's called, right?
Okay.
Like your sort of image rights to be able to use deep fakes and everything else. They change from state to state. So some states have like none, where if somebody creates it or the company is based or whatever, or the estate is based, who knows, you got no case. In California, there's heavy restrictions. So the estate owns the likeness of a dead celebrity for 70 years after their death in California. But that's California. So it's not the same thing across the board everywhere. So it's kind of like if somebody complains, OpenAI can say, yeah, sure, or they can say, get stuffed.
So I wonder if it's the same in Canada then. Because I tried to make a video of me with Tupac and Biggie driving down the road, like driving down the street in my Honda Pilot.
Yeah.
And I got hit with the copyright infraction. Like
on
I'm
Sora?
not allowed,
You tried on Sora?
Yeah.
Really?
That I'm not allowed to use.
Interesting.
You did one and it looked nothing like you.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I didn't want nothing like that.
No.
You know what? I even tried. Yo, full disclosure.
Yeah.
I tried uploading a picture of Shem.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do like a funny like buddy video with Shem. I wasn't going to diss you, bro.
Yeah.
And same. It said cannot create image with this photo or with this likeliness of someone.
So on Sora, I know that when you sign up, you have to do a video of yourself.
Yes.
Right? And say certain things.
Yes. You
right?
say like numbers.
You say like numbers or whatever it is.
It scans your entire face.
Right.
I did it.
You did that.
I did it.
And it didn't make you?
It made me.
It did, but it didn't look like you?
Not even 1%.
I was watching Noah Cap. You know Noah Cap from Carnival Eats?
Love Noah Cap.
He's been uploading a bunch of Sora videos of himself. He did a video of himself as like a field, like somebody who ran onto the field during the Jays game and then gets tackled by security.
Really?
Yeah.
How's it look?
It looks great.
See, why can't any of mine?
He lives in California now, though.
Can I make one of you and I hanging out?
Do not anybody. I mean, Maury, please just don't put my face in that. Just like that's something where I will. No, honestly, I will like be super pissed at you if you did that.
I did one.
Really? What's that?
Because we're hanging out?
No. Just I don't want any part of it.
Did one of myself.
Yes.
Just basic.
Yeah.
Walking down the street, eating a pizza.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And here's what it spit back. Ready?
Yeah. Why do you look so skinny?
Nothing beats a hot slice while you're walking. Look at that cheese. Perfect. This is what lunch is supposed to taste like. All right, let me enjoy the rest of this.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It looks like somebody would go, man. You know who you look like?
Yeah,
right?
totally.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jay's tickets sold out in like an hour yesterday. People were sending me screenshots of like they were 212,000th in the queue.
There's a guy who works here that I saw at 10:30 yesterday morning.
Yeah.
His tickets went on sale at 10.
Yeah.
And he was number 700 and something.
Yeah. 212,000 is what this one was. Wow. There's 212,000 people ahead of you.
Oh my God, that's not.
Are you seeing the resale prices?
So
They're
I'm looking at
insane.
those right now. So right now on Ticketmaster, they have the most expensive, the cheapest ticket right now on Ticketmaster. I guess the resale section of Ticketmaster, the cheapest is $1,800. The most expensive for Game 7 is up at around $10,000. But I went on StubHub, and StubHub for Game 1 Friday night. Section 32, which is right over the Blue Jays dugout, not row 1, not row 2, but row 3.
Yeah.
Right? Decent price. Like decent section. And I clicked, let's see what 2 tickets cost, right? And the number came up, which was $20,954. Then when I went to checkout, I realized that was each.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Each?
$20,954 each for those 2 tickets.
I'll just watch on Sportsnet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That is an astronomical amount of money. But there's going to be viewing parties, I guess, down at Nathan Phillips Square. They're going to be doing a big giant screen. You can watch all the games there. And the Gardner, I drove past the Gardner this morning and I was on it, and they've started pulling down like the wall in between, like the temporary wall in between, and it was now just pylons. So you can see that third lane when you're going east open. You just can't drive on it, right?
That's like way earlier than
it was supposed to be
right?
2027.
Yo, look at this city coming through.
But Doug Ford threw a bunch of money at it and said, get them working 24 hours a day. And now they came in like a year and a half ahead of time.
Doug Ford doing great for the community.
So it was supposed to all be open on Monday.
Yeah.
But the problem is that with the Jays going into the World Series, what it meant was for them to fully open it on Friday, they would have had to have shut down the Gardner from the 427 to Strawn, where the construction ended Friday night. So they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So they're now going to wait until after the World Series is over to fully
Even
open.
still, look at this community coming together
Is that
for
what
the
it was?
good of the Jays.
Yeah.
Always coming through. Like a year and a half ahead of plan for construction in this city. Who do we thank? Doug Ford, I'll send him a thank you note. Mayor Olivia Chow, I'll send her a thank you note.
Yeah. Raptors kick off their season tonight.
Hey!
They're going to be in Atlanta facing the Hawks. Tip-off 7:30. Mayor Olivia Chow set to raise the Raptors flag down at City Hall this morning. Their first home game Friday. Oh, my God. This city is going to be... Yeah, the city's going to be bonkers.
Oh, home opener.
Home opener.
Oh, my God.
The Raptors' first home opener is Friday, this Friday.
And then the Jays are just up the street.
Yeah.
That area is going to be crazy.
Bonkers this weekend. Oh,
By the way,
God.
7:30 tonight for Raps and Hawks. You can watch Sportsnet 1. If you're looking for that.
So they're running the game.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Sometimes when artists talk about art, they go out of their way to be either eccentric or weird, but there's a fine line to that, right? Like when you listen to guys talk about being method, and forever, Joaquin Phoenix, like you didn't know if he was right in the head. He was a brilliant actor, but you just didn't know if the guy was right? Yeah. Janelle Monáe is the latest artist to sort of go into this category where you don't know if she's just an artist riffing on art or if she's actually like crazy. So she does an interview with Rolling Stone and she's talking about like her place in the world and in the industry. And she revealed to Rolling Stone that she's a time traveler. And where she gained most of her inspiration was traveling back in time to see David Bowie.
I think when I saw David Bowie.
You saw him?
I did. I traveled back into the 1970s and I saw him do Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. And it was incredible.
You traveled back.
Yeah, it was backstage. And I was like, this is what I want to do. And so I jetted back to, the 2000s. And I was like, I can have the musical, make the music, create the lyrics, and create community around transformation and being queer, and not even just in sexuality, but just in how we see the world. Let's go outside the mundane and what people know us as every day. Leave room to allow yourself to transform.
Right? But I get it. I get the artist being the artist, and maybe this is her way of saying something, but I think that she just came across a little too literal, right? Like even the woman interviewing her was like, you traveled what?
Oh, but she's also backstage with Bowie.
Oh, I know. She did the full tour. She got a pass and everything.
That wasn't time travel. That was ayahuasca.
Thank you. Right? Like there's got to be something going on with that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Roz's birthday,
Gardner. Oh yeah, it's my birthday. Finally, I get some recognition around here. Finally, a day that's just all about me.
Would you like to hear some birthday greetings from fans?
Yeah, I would love that.
Happy birthday, Roz.
Thank you.
Hope you have a wonderful day.
I just wanted to wish a happy birthday to my favorite grassman, Roz Weston. Hope you have a great day. Hashtag hands down, pants down.
Hey, just want to say happy birthday, Roz. Wishing you all the best. And hope you have a wonderful birthday, man. Thanks for making us laugh every single day.
Happy birthday, Roz. I hope you have a wonderful day today.
Yo, here's someone who's like in the bathroom hiding from her man's leaving a message.
Happy birthday, Roz. I hope you have a wonderful day today.
Right? Come on now.
Hey, Roz. Happy birthday, brother. Hope you have the best day. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you do every day for the people of Toronto here, and always keeping us on our toes, keeping it real, and making us laugh every day. Hope you enjoy everything for you today. All about you. All right, bud? Have a good one.
Happy birthday, Roz. Wish you all the best. Lots of love. Your fan, Tina.
Hey, good morning, everyone. And happy birthday, Roz. Wishing you all the best and many, many more.
Well,
that turn you on?
I'm sweating over here. No, it made me nervous.
Between that guy and this girl?
Happy birthday,
we should introduce them.
I hope you have a wonderful day today.
You know what? That's her husband in the downstairs bathroom.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jay's Friday night. Got a couple of days to go.
Go, Jays, go!
But the big question still is, after Bo Bichette said that he was good to go, is he really, though, and where does he fit in? John Schneider was talking to Blair Barker over on Sportsnet.
He's made some significant progress in terms of how he feels about his swing and how he feels running, So I'm thankful we get the opportunity to give him a couple of days to kind of get back running the bases, see where he's at. But to throw Bo's a different cat, man. Like, you don't feel bad about him missing 3 weeks and coming in and hitting, you know. I think he's that talented with a bat in his hand. So at the very least, if that's what we get, that's great. And we'll just kind of see where the next couple of days take us and how he impacts our decisions and how he impacts our team. But you're talking about a guy that led our team in RBIs, you know, and he missed the last 20 games of the season. So if we can get him back in any capacity, we're gonna welcome it.
Yo, he wants to be back for the World Series. Come on now.
If he can hit, you let the man hit.
Absolutely.
I don't care about the lineup and shaking things up and not, switching around what's already working. I think if you got a guy like Bo Bichette and he says he can hit, I think you have to let him try, right? You have to.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Louvre reopened today after being shut down from the heist on Sunday. Long lines because everybody wanted to sort of go in and see what you could see from that room where the French crown jewels were.
They must have fixed it up, though.
That whole thing, by the way, happened just 250 meters from where the Mona Lisa is in that museum. Ooh. And it prompted what is really a national reckoning in France and raised questions about the museum's newly proposed security measures. Because if you remember, the thieves were in the building less than 4 minutes, and then they were out. The French justice minister said, "We have failed," and that the ability for thieves to plant a freight lift undetected on a public sidewalk right out in front of the Louvre, climb up, open a window, and get in is a, quote, very negative image of France.
What? Like, lock the window, guys.
They broke the window, but they had one of those, they had like a cherry picker right on the sidewalk.
Just assume that...
Everybody just assumes.
Construction.
Thank you.
Fixing something, fixing a window.
It's like all those videos of people getting into restricted areas and all they have is a high-vis vest and a clipboard. Right?
I've also wanted to try that.
Yeah, like it's crazy, and they just got in.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The whole 6'7" trend.
6'7".
Gen Alpha is a wild generation, man. My kid's Gen Alpha, and they're wild and they're smart, and she knows all about it. I don't think she
says it like
partakes.
Not at home, but at school with her friends.
I think they all do. To be honest with you, whether she says she does or not, I think they all do. But nobody has had it harder with 6'7" and Gen Alpha than the math teachers, right? Because try and teach a class where those numbers come up in class, right? Try and teach a bunch of kids who are obsessed with 6'7" class. And I was watching a video. One math teacher went into ChatGPT and she asked ChatGPT to create an entire quiz where every single answer equaled 6'7".
Amazing.
Right? And kids were walking up going, like, I don't want to get in trouble for this. Like, every answer is 6'7". I know we're not allowed to do that. Like, and did I do these right or did I do these wrong? And she's like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. And they're like, but I don't want to submit this because everything is 6'7", and I don't want to get in trouble. But let me read you this. This was posted by one teacher. No 6'7". If you say 6'7", or do the motions associated with 6'7", you will be assigned a 670-word handwritten essay about how brain rot is affecting the younger generation.
Oh, my God.
Like, they're just not having it, right? Like, at all. 6'7".
6'7".
But you know that now that guys like us are doing it and talking about it. NPR did a whole thing on it, right? It's over. Right.
Like, New York Times wrote a big article on it over the weekend.
Yeah, it's ruined. Like, the whole thing is just, they'll find something new in, over the weekend kind of thing. But because of all of this now, we're talking about it. South Park did a whole episode, NPR, New York Times, your mother, your grandmother. It's over. We killed it.
So
Old
now
people
there's going to be
killed
something
it.
else.
Now there'll be something else.
How many months? Like 6-7 months? 6-7.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The season 5, the final season of Stranger Things, happens on November. What is that date again? It's November something. Hold on here. 24th or something like that. And I want to go through this list here because Stranger Things has been in our lives. November 26th. Thank you. Stranger Things has been in our lives for a very long time.
Okay.
But I want to go through this list of shows that started and ended before Stranger Things has released season 5. So these are all shows that started after Stranger Things started in 2016, had their full run, and ended before Stranger Things has released season 5.
Hit me.
So you?
Yeah.
Right?
Hello, you.
That show seemed like it was in our lives forever.
That was a COVID show.
Right? Ozark, that whole run of the show.
Ozark started after Stranger Things?
Yep, that whole run of the show after Stranger Things started. Riverdale, million seasons of that.
Wow.
This is the one that shocked me the most. Can you believe that from the time Stranger Things started to before season 5 of Stranger Things came out, that entire run and cultural movement and everybody discussing it all started and wrapped up, which is This Is Us.
No.
What?
Wow. Are you serious?
Yes. This Is Us started after Stranger Things. Had all of that, all those seasons, and not even close to season 5.
How does that math?
Yeah, exactly. Wow. The Crown.
I was asking you.
The Crown.
The Crown?
The Crown.
Oh my God. Wow. All right.
The Crown started. Succession.
What's the date again?
Yellowstone.
Of Stranger Things, season 5?
2016. November 26th is that's the date, right, Maury? For Stranger Things season 5.
Yes.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
RJ Barrett putting up 25. Scotty Barnes putting up 22. Raptors rolling in to a historic opening night, pummeling Atlanta 138-118.
Suck it.
It was their highest scoring opening night in the franchise history. That's incredible.
Red hot team.
Right? They'll host the Bucks tomorrow night for the home opener at Scotiabank. What time is that game? Because they moved all the times for the games, right?
I think it's 6:30 now, no?
6:30? When the Leafs and Raptors said that they were moving their game times because of the World Series, like I thought they were going to move them right out of the way. But they didn't move them right out of the way.
Oh, you mean like to a different day?
No. I just saw earlier in the day.
Like 12 p.m.?
So you could watch the basketball game and watch.
Well, they'll show it inside the stadium after when the game's done. You stay in your seat, you can watch it on the screen.
Well, but the baseball game would have already started, though.
No, but then once the game's done, they'll then play the rest of the game.
But when they made such a big deal out of it, like we're moving the game times to accommodate for the World Series, like one of the Leafs games moved from 7:30 to 7.
Yeah, it's by minutes, not hours.
Right? Like...
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a big deal. Like, that's not press release worthy.
Right. Like, if the Raptors said, we're changing our game time to 2 p.m. Or, sure. 4.
Yeah.
So that
totally,
as soon as that game's done, you're ready for the Jays.
Done. Right? I'd be like, cool. But, like...
30 minutes?
30 minutes? Like, give me a break. But anyway, wraps off to a really great start, which everybody's very happy about.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Demi Lovato was doing one of those BBC Lounge shows where I guess when they have like big stars come in and then they cover other big stars. Damn it, Maury, I want to get your thoughts on this because she did 2 Lady Gaga songs. This is Demi Lovato doing Perfect Celebrity.
Just catch me as I rebound without a sound. Save me, I'm underground. I can't be found. Hollywood's a ghost town. You love to hate me. I'm your perfect celebrity.
And she's doing it in the style of Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Fire, like she
That's
crushed it.
great. Yeah.
You like it, Maury?
Oh my God, yeah.
Here is a Disease.
I mean, come on.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds great to me.
I'm out of that.
Yeah.
No notes, 10-10s across the board.
Yeah, thank you. I was very happy about that. I thought she sounded great, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I think we all watch an unhealthy amount of reality TV. Me, not so much anymore. I think
Shem the most.
Shem the most.
Shem the absolute most.
But I think
everything, bro.
at one point we were all watching everything, right?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it wasn't the volume that we have, right? Like you would get time in between. You would do a Bachelor, then you would switch over and do something else. I never did like Love Islands
Big
and all
Brother.
that stuff.
You're
Big
missing
Brother,
out, man.
Jersey Shore,
all that
Too
stuff.
hot to handle.
Too hot to handle. But now it's just there's so much all the time. And one of the things, especially on these shows, when you see some of the contestants that are just like super ratchet coming in there, and they all just live together, and you're like, God, like what are they just passing around to each other, right? But the key is, and this is an interview from TMZ with a reality show casting director named Kristen Moss, and if you think all those people look filthy, think again.
If you're living in a house, you're going to have to go through a background check, a psych test. If you're, people are going to be exploring each other sexually, there's going to be STD checks. You can imagine knocks quite a few people out of the running. So there are things that the network is willing to accept that the network is not willing to accept.
So there you go. So they're all clean.
But you can maybe catch one once you're in the house?
But no, they all come into the house clean.
It's not that kind of competition.
What, did you bring it in your pocket? Throw it at someone?
It's not a Pokemon. You got to catch them all.
Throw it at someone. Right?
You come in clean, you leave out.
Maury, what's in the jar?
Everything.
Never mind.
Bro, that's so gross.
Maury, what are you doing with my pillow?
Everything.
It's schmear.
Oh, why you gotta say that, bro?
Schmear. Like he's like Harry Potter in there with a magic wand. Just
Schmirioso.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Louvre museum officials say outdated surveillance systems left the museum vulnerable despite years and years of warnings. There was just one surveillance camera in the area where the thieves parked the truck with the lift on it.
No.
And it was pointed in the wrong direction. Security guards monitoring screens in the museum's command center were therefore completely oblivious to the crew. Remember we were talking about this yesterday? Like, what were they dressed as?
Yeah.
They were wearing yellow high-vis reflective vests. They brought the cherry picker in, put cones around it, like construction cones, like it was just work being done right there on the sidewalk. And the whole time they were doing this, not one security camera picked it up.
Oh, no. Do you think that they are the ones that changed the direction of the security camera, like from before?
They just knew it was in the wrong direction.
It's probably way too high for them to reach.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
they could have taken the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, it was just in the wrong direction. And the crazy thing, too, is I like to think after a heist like this that it's some, rich guy who has like a shelter built under a castle and like all the jewels are there. But the reality is far sadder than that, which is all of that stuff they sold has probably been melted down already.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't exist in its natural form anymore. All those jewels sold. The silver melted down, like everything is just gone, right?
What was it told? It was like 100 million or something
yeah, it
like
was
that?
a lot. They keep saying priceless. Like, I don't even think that they've put a number on it. The only number they keep giving is priceless.
Like us.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
One of Diddy's close friends is speaking out about the moment when Diddy woke up in prison with a knife to his throat.
What?
I guess the attack went down during Diddy's time at MDC Brooklyn. Sources familiar with the situation have confirmed the story's authenticity. The friend says he doesn't know if the guards came in or if Diddy had to fight the guy off.
Wow.
The friend suggested that the intent was most definitely to intimidate Diddy, adding that prison just isn't safe for anyone convicted in a case related to sex. And he's worried about Diddy's safety. Diddy, as we know, was sentenced to 50 months in federal prison. Bro.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jelly Roll doing a podcast called Human School. I don't know what this podcast is, but I guess they get deep about certain things. Talking about his relationship with his wife, Bunny XO, and what made it stronger and the mistakes he made.
One of the worst moments of my adulthood was when I had an affair on my wife.
What?
Because it was the first time that I was like, I really can't get this right at all. Like, I know I'm in love with this woman. You know what I mean? Like, it was just such a... Like, it just really, really, really blew me back. And I did a lot of work to repair that relationship. You know what I mean? Like, the repair has been special, man. We're stronger than we could have ever been. And I wish our story would have went in the way that it never had an affair. But, and I'm in no way glad it happened. But, man, I'm proud of who we are today. I was hanging around a bunch of people that were cheating on their wives. I was, you know, like... When I was doing cocaine, I was hanging around a bunch of people that were doing cocaine. When I was drinking a lot, I was hanging around a lot of people that were drinking a lot.
Wow, Jelly.
So have you seen him lately?
He looks
lost 200 pounds.
amazing.
He lost 200 pounds, right?
Yeah, he looks great.
How much do you weigh, Maury?
I weigh 118.
How much did you weigh before you lost all your weight?
150.
150.
Yeah, Jelly looks amazing.
He lost.
He's been putting in the work.
Yeah, he lost Maury plus like
My
a hockey
leg.
bag full of goalie equipment.
I thought you were going to say a hockey bag that's got Maury in it.
Yes. Yes, he lost. Jelly Roll lost a hockey bag full of goalie equipment and Maury.
Good for Jelly, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I didn't even know that they were doing a documentary on Eddie Murphy, but Netflix is loving these sort of celebrity bio docu-series or documentaries that they're doing. This one is called Being Eddie. It debuts November 12th. Here's the trailer.
I started so young. Eddie was right out of high school, but he was just fearless. My stuff took off because they'd never seen a young black person take charge.
Oh, the new sheriff in town.
He had the #1 movie, comedy special, and pop song.
It was unprecedented.
He's like a miracle. From stand-up comic to big screen sex symbol. That's what they said. I didn't say it.
Yo, I'd watch that.
Give me 1 second here. I want to find out how old Eddie Murphy was when he did this. Yeah, if you go back and you ever watch Trading Places, that movie? Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd,
right? Yeah.
Like Eddie Murphy in that movie, like Billy Ray Valentine, the character he plays, like he's very much a grown-up, right? Like he's a man. And I think Eddie Murphy was 20 when he shot that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
When he shot Trading Places, he was 20. Like when you watch that movie, you do not see a 20-year-old. Like it's crazy.
No.
Like even what he said in that thing, like they weren't just used to a young black man taking that much control. Like he is fully in control of this movie, and it is a big movie. And like it's so wild that he was 19. Was he 19 when he did SNL?
Wow. 19? That's it?
Like 18, 19 when he did SNL.
Good for him.
Like
Would he be the youngest cast member ever? If you're saying 19.
That's a really good question. I don't know if he was, but he had to have been one of the youngest cast members ever.
Wow, good for him.
Because he was like super young. But yeah, it's incredible. I definitely want to watch that.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Doug Ford, Ontario Premier, not happy with the ticket prices for the Jays games.
Why? Because he
not happy at all. So in response, he is now looking into possible legislation to cap resale ticket prices because it's just not affordable for regular folks. Listen to this.
A lot of Blue Jays fans are facing big ticket prices. Your government scrapped legislation that would have capped those resale prices. Will you bring that back?
Yeah, we actually talked about that. And, you know, my personal opinion, I got to talk to the whole team, but they're gouging the people. When you have one player in the market that controls the tickets, that's not right for the people. So we're actually reviewing that right now.
Considering legislation?
Yeah. Well, we're looking at that right now.
Why did you scrap it in the first place?
Well, let's look at it and we'll see. I just don't believe in one company controlling everything. And that's what's happening right now with Ticketmaster, in my opinion.
So let's break this down, okay? So back in 2019, it was Doug Ford's government that scrapped the part of the law that would have capped ticket resale prices at 50% above face value.
Whoops.
Bruh.
Okay, so this is like what he's doing, like liberal stuff right now, right?
Is he dumb?
The liberals love coming up with solutions to problems they created. This is all Doug Ford is doing right now, coming up with a solution to a problem that you created.
Is he dumb?
They scrapped it.
So what's he going to do? Challenge Ticketmaster to like a fight in a Home Depot?
You think that's
Home Depot parking lot?
Maybe.
What's in the bag?
But it's very important, though, when talking about Ticketmaster to go back to September, because September is when the U.S. Federal Trade Commission sued Ticketmaster, alleging that Ticketmaster and their parent company, Live Nation, actually coordinate with ticket brokers, a.k.a. scalpers, who buy tickets through them and then resell them through them, meaning Ticketmaster is working with scalpers and making money off selling the same ticket twice.
He's moving super ways.
So Ticketmaster disputes those claims. They want to challenge it in court. But dynamic pricing, as we know, is the real problem. And this is crazy. Let me read you this quote. So Live Nation CEO Michael Rapino, he's the big boss at Ticketmaster. He said that concert tickets are actually too cheap. Saying, quote, in sports, I joke that it's a badge of honor to spend $70,000 for Knicks courtside seats, and they beat me up when we charge $800 for Beyonce. He thinks ticket prices are not high enough.
Is he dumb?
Bro,
quote unquote.
This man's crazy.
This one pick went viral yesterday. It was a level 100 ticket for the 93 World Series. It was $67.
Oh my God.
So even with inflation, that same ticket today should be $152.
Affordable.
That same ticket today is actually $6,000.
I was reading online that tickets, if you want to see it at Dodger Stadium, are drastically cheaper.
Oh, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Let me read you this. I saw this stat, which blew me away. So this will be the 5th World Series matchup where one team swept the round before and another team went to Game 7 in the round before. And in all 4 previous matchups, the team that went to Game 7 in the previous round won the World Series.
Bruh, don't put that out there into the universe. Just don't jinx it.
Well, it's facts.
It's facts.
I know, but still.
Yeah, it's just facts. It's not like I'm not doing witch stuff over here. And also ratings. This is really crazy because the sort of stigma is that MLB and the Americans don't care about the Blue Jays and all this stuff, right? It could not be farther from the truth because there's no way the Seattle Mariners suddenly turned themselves into America's team and captured the hearts of all, 50 states. But when you look at the ratings, Fox Sports posted the most watched ALCS game on any network since 2017, which was Game 7 Blue Jays Mariners. Over on MLB on Fox, streaming, it was the most streamed baseball game on MLB on Fox ever.
You're welcome.
Ever.
You're welcome, United States. That's our Toronto Blue Jays.
Right?
You bums?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Man, I can't wait.
Also, it's such a gift, this matchup in the World Series, because if the Jays win, right?
Yeah.
And then also the Jays are now 3 for 3 in World Series appearances, which is a badass claim.
Yeah.
Okay? So if the Jays win. If the Dodgers win, you're watching arguably the greatest player, Shohei Ohtani, to ever play the game, win his 2nd in a row and build a dynasty. Bro. Like, there's no downside for MLB in this.
No, not at
right?
all.
Like, zero downside.
People say he's like the Babe Ruth of today.
He's better than Babe Ruth.
Well, the Dodgers are currently in Toronto.
Yes.
They arrived.
Saw them land. Saw them get off the plane.
Damn.
I don't know if any of you are listening right now, but welcome to Toronto. But the city is not to be messed with. Don't come here with smiles on your faces.
No.
Thinking it's going to be easy feat, an easy game. Don't mess with this crowd out here, Dodgers.
He didn't sound, Mocha, the first time he didn't sound authoritative at all. What was that?
That was so soft.
I know from Mocha, who's like street. That was so soft.
I've been in the trenches, guys. I am from the streets. I am the streets.
You've been in the trenches.
Hey, do I got time to do another story here that's pertinent to what we're talking about right now?
Absolutely. Go.
Men apparently unconsciously advertise their fighting ability through the way they walk. So the human brain makes snap judgments about who poses a threat, right? When we see somebody, our brain identifies a threat, and it's not just huge guys. So different combinations of body sizes, but it's walking style actually that can lead to similar dominance ratings. A smaller, weaker man who walks with exaggerated movement patterns can register just as dominant as a substantially larger man who moves with minimal flair.
Have you seen me walk?
Bro, you don't walk, you skip.
Minimal flair.
That's
New nickname, Minimal Flair.
I read this whole article, by the way. Sachet did not come up. So 2 specific walking patterns stood out. Okay. Keep in mind, this is about like how tough guys walk. And I don't know who wrote this article, but the wording is just so out there. Okay, the 2 specific walking patterns that stand out. Number 1, torso sway.
Is that like this?
No, you're swinging your hips.
It's how much the upper body rocks side to side with each step.
Okay.
And then shoulder abduction, which is shoulders back away from the chest. Men who display more of these movements were rated as significantly more dominant, even when people couldn't see their actual body size or anything else besides the pattern of the way they walk. Physical dominance, by the way, is in this context refers to a man's ability to win physical fights.
Does it say anything in there about the way someone like Shem walks?
Which is how?
Where you hear him as opposed to seeing him.
We'll make it clap.
That's not.
What about you're hunched over?
That's like Shem's bouncy, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when he walks. And then you hear that clap.
We'll make it clap.
Yeah,
no clapping,
that's
man.
true.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.